Hey, welcome to Sundays with Amber. I'm Amber and this is Cooper. We're in the midst of moving from our house in Portland to an apartment here for a couple months before we move back to the Midwest to Ann Arbor, Michigan. Actually, I'm from Michigan originally, so we're moving back to be closer to my family and then Ben's family. I'm really glad you're here. And, in the midst of moving, there's a lot of chaos, there's a lot going on, but we still do our practice, right? We still show up. And today's practice is a little bit of twisting and some breathing work to help release. For this year, I'm doing a lot of work around acknowledging, really validating, really acknowledging, and being truthful about the things that I need to release in my life. These could be thought patterns. That's a lot of work I do is, with the mind, thought patterns that aren't serving me, that somehow along the way that I set some kind of intention through these thought patterns, and it's not really what I'm not really aligned with my highest self or my deep truth. So it could be releasing these kind of like mental patterns of thought, dialogue. It could be physical patterns in our life, whatever that may mean for you. It could be releasing certain relationships, family, friends, work relationships, something in your life that you just know when you sit with this, it's like, wow, I've been really attached to this, or it's really been a part of my taking a lot of space in my life, and I'm ready to release it. So to help with that, we will extend the exhale to symbolize this letting go. Come up to a seat, lift your chest, draw your shoulders back, look down or close your eyes. Inhale slowly. Exhale slowly. With a count. Inhale 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale 4. Exhale 6. What is it that would really serve you if you released right now in your life? What is it that you can let go of, in a sense, that you need to release, that you're being called to release right now in your life? Is it a thought pattern? Is it a relationship? Is it a strict boundary around something? Is it a physical pattern? You open your eyes, lift your arms out into a T, take a breath. When you exhale, move from your heart, let the arms go for the ride when you twist to your right. So you're not swinging the left arm forward. Inhale, come back to center. You can kind of check in there. Did you keep the arms into the T? Exhale, turn the heart to the left without swinging the arms. The head also is going for the ride. Inhale, come back. Exhale, twist to the right. So really forcing yourself to use your upper back muscles, your abdominal muscles. Inhale, back to center. Exhale, twist left. Inhale, come back. Exhale, twist right. How much could you actually twist when you don't have the arms to pull you into shape? Exhale, left. Inhale, come back to center. And when you exhale, twist to the right. Now, either take your left hand out in front of you or cross it over the knee. Right hand's back behind you. And then use your left arm a little bit to twist, and notice that you have that ability to use your arms. Try not to overuse the arms. Still try to use the core muscles and the back muscles to twist you. And then the arms meet it equally through the effort of your arms. Okay. And turning and looking at the side wall, deep breath. Keep the twist. Exhale, look forward. Inhale there. Exhale, turn and look behind you. Do that one more time. Inhale, look forward. So now we're twisting the neck a little bit. Exhale, look behind you. Deep breath. Stay there. Inhale. Exhale. Great. Slowly place your arms to that T again. Inhale. Twist to the left, moving your heart. Then float the arms down. Right hand out in front or crossing it behind you. Left hand resting behind you on something. Staying in the twist. Look forward. Inhale. Exhale and turn. Look over your left shoulder. Exhale. Does the side feel different? Inhale, look forward. Don't overdo it. Exhale, look over the shoulder. Last one. Inhale, look forward. And when you exhale, turn and look back. Stay there. Try not to overly pull with the arms. Meet the effort to the effort of the twist in your back and your abdominal muscles. Take a breath. Exhale, twist. Inhale, bring the arms out, turn the palms up. And as you exhale, give yourself a hug. I think recognizing these things we need to release, we have to pay attention. We have to become more aware and become the witness of, what's happening? What are we thinking? What are we feeling? What are our relationships like? What needs to shift? So acknowledging not just the good, but also the things that need to be maybe released or let go of. Come onto your hands and knees. When we pay attention to the breath in our practice in our body, we're training ourselves to be a witness, to watch. Okay, come onto your hands and knees. Let me take my sweater off. So coming onto your hands and knees, inhale, reach the chest forward, lift your sit bones. Exhale, round your back and look to your belly. So sinking into your breath and your movement, witnessing it. Inhale, reach the heart forward. Breath long, smooth. Exhale, round the back, the movement, long, smooth. Inhale, come forward, paying attention to all the parts of the breath. Exhale, round, paying attention to all the parts of the movement. One more. You elongate the two. Come back to neutral. If you need to, grab your blocks. So lift the floor up by using the blocks. Step the right foot forward, moving the hips forward. And then even as you move the hips forward, there's an opening to that. Create a little bit of an engagement by squeezing the foot, your right foot and your left knee toward each other. And inhale, sweep the arms to the sky. Exhale, take the arms into that T position, palms up. Cinch the right foot, the left knee toward each other. Inhale. And when you exhale, turn from the heart. Don't let the arms swing. Okay. Inhale, come back. Exhale, twist. The heart, the head, and the arms just go for the ride. Okay. Inhale, come back. Exhale, twist. And then option to take your left hand on the block or to cross the elbow, palms in prayer. Right? And then the same kind of idea that we did in the seated position, can you still use your back and your abdominal muscles to twist? So essentially you could take your elbow off and just be twisting. Okay? But then if your elbow's there, use it a little bit, but don't overdo it. Widen your collarbones, align your head in the same direction of your spine at that angle. And turn and look over the shoulder. Inhale. And then look down to the foot. Exhale. Inhale, slowly turn. We create movement in the witnessing, and the change of the gaze. It kind of throws us off, right? Inhale, look forward. But that is more true to life, I think. The things are moving, and it's harder to stay in balance or to acknowledge it when it's going faster. Inhale, look down. Exhale, look over the shoulder. So we practice here, right? Inhale, look down. Place your hands on the block. Step the right knee back. And then come up onto your knees. Place your hands on your hips and just lean back a little bit. Open up the front body since we just compressed it in the twist. Inhale and exhale. Come back up, hands on the block. Step the left foot forward. Left foot forward. Move the pelvis forward. But as you move the pelvis forward, cinch the left foot and the right knee toward each other. So in that opening, there's an engagement. Sweep the arms up. Inhale. Place the arms to the T. Exhale. Cinch the foot, the leg together. Inhale, lift the heart. Start to turn the heart to the left. The head and the arms go for the ride. Inhale, come back. Exhale, turn. Inhale, come back. And as you exhale, twist. The side could be really different, right? Right hand down on the block or crossing the elbow, hands in prayer. And again, really try to use your abdominal muscles, your back muscles to twist you. Even if your elbow is on the thigh, okay? Align your head to the rest of your spine. Look over your left shoulder, inhale. Look down towards your left foot, exhale. Again, inhale, go slow. So even in the moving of the gaze, there's a steady quality that you're cultivating. Inhale, look down. So steadiness in the movement. You're very diligent about that. Exhale, twist. Inhale, look down. Place your hands on the block. Step back to your hands and knees. Come back up onto the knees. Open the front body and begin to squeeze your inner thighs toward each other. You don't have to move your knees. It's just this action of squeezing inward. Lift the chest, lift your chin. Inhale. Exhale, sit back on your heels. Take a moment. You can always sit a different way if this is not okay for your knees. Take a moment, place your hands on your thighs. Notice the quality of your breath. And come back up onto your knees. Inhale, sweep the arms up. Interlace the fingers, point the index fingers up. Reach up, 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 squeeze the inner thighs toward each other. And then perhaps lean back just a little bit, but the action up before the leaning back in space. So lift the heart up to the sky, squeeze the inner thighs, take a breath. Cactus your arms, exhale. And then come all the way back down to that seated position. That's good for you. Deep breath. We'll do one more twisting. Sweep your legs out in front of you. Cooper's already supine. He's already on his back. Come on down onto your back as you float down with control. All the way down. Place your arms in a goalpost and lift your legs up into a reverse table. So your shins are parallel to the floor and your knees are over the hips. And right when you do that, your core starts to engage. So that's a good thing. Right? Inhale. Exhale, twist the knees any amount to the left, keeping the space between the knees and the feet. And then look to the right. And as you twist your knees to the left, think about the left side of your lower belly twisting right. Inhale, lift the knees back up, lift your gaze, and exhale, move the knees to the right, keeping the space between the knees and the feet. Look left. Your knees are twisting right. Now think about the right side of the lower belly twisting left. Inhale, lift your knees, lift your gaze. Exhale, twist the knees left, look right, and then move the left lower belly to the right. This won't be a movement I can see happening, but you can feel it, right? Inhale, lift. And as you exhale, knees right, twist the right lower belly left. Inhale, come up. Long breath, exhale, knees left, look right, twist the left lower belly right. Inhale, come up. And as you exhale, knees twist right. Right lower belly twist left. Look left. Great. Inhale, come back up. Hug your knees to your chest. Give yourself a squeeze. Notice how that feels. How's the quality of your breath now? Something, twisting can be very challenging. And challenging things, it's human nature to want to avoid that in a way. And when we do the challenging things, sometimes we notice that it creates more relief or space in our life. Or new awareness that we didn't have before. You can stay lying down on your back or come back up to a seat. It's up to you. So however you want to sit or lie in meditation, doing that. And then as you come into this position, so settling into it in a way that you feel supported, if that's with props or without, we'll do 3 more rounds of the extended exhale with the count. It's called Visamavriti, or unequal breath, because we're making the exhale longer than the inhale. Okay, slide the hands back toward the hip creases this time if you're sitting upright. If you're on your back, just rest your hands anywhere that feel good. Okay, chin parallel to the floor if you're sitting upright. Inhale slowly. Exhale completely. Inhale 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale 4. Exhale 6. Do one more on your own. Long, smooth breath. Sitting, lying in meditation and relaxation. Didn't plan to read this, but I read this earlier today and I want to read it to you now. It's from the Book of Awakening. Mine's very well loved. It doesn't have a cover anymore, and it's also missing some pages, so I need a new one. But this reading is from January 9th, so yesterday's date. But I really loved this reading by Mark Nepo. It was a curious thing. Robert had filled the bathtub and put the fish in the tub so he could clean their tank. After he'd scrubbed the film from the small walls of their make-believe deep, he went to retrieve them. He was astonished to find that, though they had the entire tub to swim in, they were huddled in a small area the size of their tank. There was nothing containing them, nothing holding them back. Why wouldn't they dart about freely? What had life in the tank done to their natural ability to swim? This quiet yet stark moment stayed with us both for a long time. We couldn't help but see those little fish going nowhere but into themselves. We now had a life in the tank lens on the world and wondered daily, in what ways are we like them? In what ways do we go nowhere but into ourselves? In what ways do we shrink our world so as not to feel the press of our own self-imposed captivity? Life in the tank made me think of how we are raised at home and in school. It made me think of being told that certain jobs are not acceptable and that certain jobs are out of reach, of being schooled to live in a certain way, of being trained to think that only practical things are possible, of being warned over and over that life outside the tank of our values is risky and dangerous. I began to see just how much we were taught as children to fear life outside the tank. As a father, Robert began to question if he was preparing his children for life in the tank or life in the uncontainable world. It makes me wonder now, in middle age, if being spontaneous and kind and curious are all parts of our natural ability to swim. Each time I hesitate to do the unplanned or unexpected, or hesitate to reach and help another, or hesitate to inquire into something I know nothing about, each time I ignore the impulse to run in the rain or to call you up just to say I love you, I wonder, am I turning on myself, swimming safely in the middle of the tub? May we challenge our tank. I think we need that more now than ever, personally and in the world. Challenge the tank you've been swimming in. Allow that to guide what you decide maybe you need to release, whether it's a pattern of thought, conditioning, a physical pattern, a relationship, a boundary that's too harsh. Take a deep breath in and open mouth exhale. Thank you for being here with me today. I'll be doing live stream for a while as I move, and you get to kind of come along with me. You've seen some of my spaces now as I've been on live stream for a couple, maybe almost 2 months now, I think. I also have weekly classes that are longer through my website. You can sign up. Workshops I teach, and teacher trainings. So if you're interested in just checking out more about those or me, or stay connected, go to my website, Sundays with Amber. You can also email me from there or comment here on this video, which I love. So thank you so much. Have a great week.